Have you ever pondered over the question, how much does hate speech and false propaganda potentially warp the outcome of elections? Welcome to a deep dive into the psychology of elections and the role of social media in shaping our political landscape. In the wake of the digital age, elections across the globe have transformed significantly. Social media platforms have emerged as powerful tools for political campaigning and public discourse. However, with great power comes great responsibility, and unfortunately, these platforms are often misused for spreading hate speech and false propaganda. According to a study by the Oxford Internet Institute, 1 in 3 internet users across the globe is exposed to some form of misinformation during election campaigns. This misinformation, often packaged as catchy headlines or emotionally charged content, influences voter behavior and decision-making. Renowned psychologist Dr. Robert Cialdini identified principles of persuasion that are often exploited in these scenarios. These include the principles of reciprocity, commitment, social proof, authority, liking, and scarcity. By understanding these principles, we can better comprehend the persuasive power of false propaganda and hate speech. Reciprocity, for instance, is the idea that people are more likely to give back to others who have given to them first. In the context of social media, a politician might share a personal story or offer a simple solution to a complex problem, creating a sense of indebtedness among followers. Commitment, on the other hand, is about consistency. Once people make a choice or take a stand, they encounter personal and interpersonal pressure to behave consistently with that commitment. This principle is often used to polarize audiences, making them more susceptible to false propaganda. Social proof, another powerful principle, refers to people's reliance on the feedback and actions of others to determine what is right and what is wrong. This is why false information or hate speech can spread like wildfire on social media. Once a certain narrative gains traction, more and more people start believing it, regardless of its veracity. The authority principle explains why people tend to obey figures of authority. By presenting false information as coming from a trusted source or an expert, propagandists can make their lies more believable. The principle of liking implies that we agree with those we like or admire. This is used to spread hate speech against political opponents, banking on the polarization of audiences. Finally, the principle of scarcity is about the perception that opportunities seem more valuable when they are less available. This principle is often used to create a sense of urgency around false narratives, pushing people to act in haste and without proper verification. In conclusion, understanding the psychology behind elections and the role of social media can help us spot and combat hate speech and false propaganda. It's crucial to be aware of these persuasive principles and how they can be misused in the realm of elections. Remember, hate speech and false propaganda are not just unethical practices, but they also undermine the very essence of democracy. By recognizing these tactics and promoting critical thinking, we can contribute to a healthier, more informed political discourse in the digital age. Thank you for joining this enlightening journey into the psychology of elections. Stay informed, stay vigilant,